Senators are moving slowly toward passing the bipartisan infrastructure package championed by President Biden. Here's a look at the Senate floor as lawmakers work out the final few votes. Senators shut down debate of the bill on Saturday with the help of 18 Republican votes. Now, the bill includes $550 billion in new spending on traditional infrastructure projects, such as roads, railways, broadband, and clean drinking water. The president says it's a, quote, historic investment. Here's what lead negotiator, Democratic Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia, said about the bill.
The United States Senate is not broken. Actually, we're doing fine, and we can work together and do much better. We can also come together to accomplish big things, and we did with this investment in American infrastructure. America has not seen this type of infrastructure investment in the last 30 years. Talked about it a lot, haven't seen anything. This is a moment for our country. This is extremely important for our country to show that we can still work together, to show that we are united when it comes to the needs.
And for more, I want to bring in Jennifer Shutt in Washington. She's a budget and appropriations reporter for CQ Roll Call. Jennifer, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
First off, we've seen bipartisanship in the Senate on infrastructure, but how are things looking in the House?
So the path forward for bipartisan infrastructure bill in the House is a little uncertain right now. We've heard Speaker Nancy Pelosi say that she plans to hold on to that bill once the Senate passes it until Congress reaches agreement on that $3.5 trillion reconciliation package that Democrats want to use for universal pre-kindergarten and free 2 years of community college and a handful of other programs. But we've also been hearing a bit louder recently from moderate Democrats in the House that they really want that bill to move through that chamber quickly and not be so closely tied to the eventual reconciliation package. And so who wins out in that debate is a bit uncertain right now, but will be working itself out once the Senate approves that bipartisan infrastructure package.
Jennifer, after this bipartisan deal is completed, Democrats plan to move on the broader reconciliation budget bill. With a price tag of $3.5 trillion in so-called human infrastructure spending, it looks like a steeper climb. So do Democrats have the votes, and when could we see that bill?
So the first test that Congress will get of whether or not Democrats can approve that much larger multi-trillion-dollar reconciliation package will be the budget resolution. And the House and Senate need to agree on that tax and spending blueprint in order to formally unlock that reconciliation process. And we could see the first steps on that in the Senate later this week when they debate and eventually vote on that budget resolution with reconciliation instructions. And after that Senate vote, which of course will need all 50 Senate Democrats on board with that, it'll move over to the House, where Democrats can only lose a maximum of 3 House Democrats in order to adopt that budget resolution, which will then start the committees that receive reconciliation instructions in that budget resolution on the path towards drafting this final package, which will likely take months.
Now, there's also the debt ceiling, which expired last week. Why does the debt ceiling come up so often, and what are the implications both for the American and the global economy?
So the debt ceiling really just gives the Treasury Department the authority to borrow money to pay the bills and to do deficit spending for legislation that Congress has already enacted, as well as spending legislation that's coming up in the next few months. And so the way that Congress has dealt with this in the past is that they typically suspend the debt limit for a certain amount of time. The last agreement was 2 years ago, and it came along with a spending caps agreement as well. And so they usually just give themselves these deadlines every couple years or so, at which point in time, the members of each party and whoever is in the White House at that point in time need to really negotiate a new debt limit to avoid a default or a credit rating change.
And jumping off from that, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is refusing to help Democrats raise the debt ceiling, which is subject to a 60-vote filibuster threshold, though he did vote to raise it during the Trump administration. So why isn't the GOP willing to negotiate on this issue?
So what we've heard from Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is that if Democrats are going to go ahead with that $3.5 trillion reconciliation plan, which of course will likely include some tax increases as well, that Democrats should really own it, as is what Mitch McConnell is saying, and that he and other Republicans are not going to help them suspend or raise the debt limit if Democrats are not going to work with Republicans on bipartisan spending legislation.
Do Democrats have the option to raise the debt limit on their own? And what are the potential real-world impacts for Americans?
So Democrats could address the debt limit on their own if they put instructions into the budget resolution. They could do it through that fast-track reconciliation process, which is what they're planning to use for that $3.5 trillion spending package. So Democrats do have the option of addressing the debt limit on their own, but they really would need all of their members on board with that. And it sounds like there isn't a firm count yet of how many Democrats in Congress would approve of Democrats really owning this debt limit legislation, as well as the fact that in the past, debt limit suspensions have been typically bipartisan. And so this would be a bit of a change of precedent, and we aren't yet sure if Democrats want to go that route or not.
Jennifer Shutt, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.